our cooperation. It's been some good sportsmanship here this evening throughout this soccer season and throughout the school year. The Eagan School District 196 does not have Eagan School supports the coordination movement.
This is Wildcats Stadium in Eagan, Minnesota, the site for tonight's high school soccer doubleheader featuring the visiting Eastview Lightning and, of course, your home Eagan Wildcats. Game one is between the boys' varsity squads as you see them on the field just finishing their opening handshakes. I am Skip Newton, proud to be with you tonight on Eagan TV. I will be flying solo tonight. Nathan Cron could not make it for Game 1. He will be back for Game 2 of our doubleheader, which is the girls' varsity version at 7 o'clock. I believe that will be another link. Coming into this match, Eagan is coming off an impressive win on Saturday over Minnetonka, a 1-0 victory with a big goal late in the game by sophomore midfielder Eric Knoll. Eric Knoll receiving that pass off of the drop ball from Jake Sondag, a junior listed as defenseman, but he played defense, he's played forward, and he's played midfield, so he's playing pretty much everywhere but goalkeeper. But a brilliant receive of that pass and a shot into the upper corner to give Eagan the 1-0 win. The big thing for tonight for Eagan is how do they respond to such a big emotional victory. Minnetonka is very talented. That was a very tough game. Wildcats, of course, continue to struggle to put goals on the board. They've only scored 4 goals in their 6 games this season. Those 6 games resulting in 2 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties. They're currently riding a 5-game unbeaten streak. You may be asking, how does a team who's only scored 4 goals in 6 games not lose more than 1? And the answer is the defense and the goalkeeping has been absolutely outstanding. Evan Woodley's played all but one half of those games. He's recorded just 3 goals against. Egan's played incredible defense on the back line, regardless of which players they put back there, regardless of what position they're playing in. They felt so confident, did Coach Batuli, that he moved last year's starter, Jake Sondag, off of defense after Game 1 up front. So he is now a starter up front. That's how confident Batuli is in the back line. The Lightning come in with a record of 1-5. They are 0-1 in the South Suburban Conference. Eagan has also played just 1 game. That was a tie against Prior Lake a week ago. So both teams looking for their first conference win. It'll be interesting to see how the Wildcats can respond after such a big win on Saturday. Get you the starters as the game progresses here. Eagan wearing their customary home blue uniforms, going left to right across your screen. The Lightning wearing their road whites, going right to left. Last game featured a new lineup, a new position formation for the Wildcats. They're sticking with 4 on the back line, 4 defensemen, but they've got 2 defensive midders instead of their customary just 1. So Mike Johnson, senior co-captain, as well as junior midfielder number 21, Jake Prouty, both of them will be playing next to each other to try and stay connected. And then they have 3 midfielders playing in front of them, and then 1 forward, the aforementioned Jake Sondag, moving up from defense and midfield. That's Newton on the back line. Passing back to Woodley. Also on the back line, we've got John Tesdall, Tariq Salim on the far side, and then on the near side, Sion Tapa. Tapa playing midfield for most of the season, but now being moved back to defense. Here's Eric Knoll, number 3, getting his first start of the season. A reward perhaps for that great goal and some great play in the last few games. This is Johnson. Tapa. That pass is intercepted. Come the Wildcats. That one's kicked past Tesdall. This will be a foot race. Woodley's there to pick it up, but we have an offside call. So Sondag up front. Hackenmuller, one of the midfielders here on the near side, along with Eric Knoll, and then on the far side, Hannon Axelrod. So continue to look at this formation. It's possible that they've gone away from the 4-2-3-1, and maybe they're moving back to a diamond of 4-4-2. We'll just kind of see how that plays out. The restart here for Hackenmuller. Throw to Sondag. He attempted to get the corner kicker across, and he did. It accomplished that. So the first corner of the game is going to go to the Wildcats here just in the second minute. So an early scoring opportunity. Tesdall moving up from his center back position. He's got some good height, so they want to get his height into the box. Opportunity to score. Hackenmuller with a good cross. There's Johns with a header and just over the crossbar. Mike Johnson has a phenomenal header in his arsenal, able to not only pick that one out of the air, but usually put it exactly where he wants it. This one just a little high. Good execution on the corner, just not quite hitting the net. Eastview with a pass down the far touchline. Newton will run this down and just let Evan Woodley pick that one up, senior co-captain goalkeeper. As I said, he's played all but one half. The backup 10th grader Zachary Rojas came in to team with Woodley in one contest and earned the shutout. 3 shutouts on the season for the Wildcats. Of course, only having given up 3 goals in 6 games, no more than 1 in any contest. Here's a cross that I think got a little too far in. I don't think that was the intent by Sondag. I think he was trying to pass that instead of shoot it. Goalkeeper for the Lightning is Owen Guyette. He'll give this one a boot. Prouty wins that one in the air. Pressure by Prouty, can't quite make the play, but Salim steps up nicely, puts it down into the corner. We'll see if Axelrod can get there. Not quite. The turf does very little to slow the ball down. You see by the corner flags that there is a bit of a breeze. It's not too aggressive, but mostly coming from the north or left to right. Otherwise, a gorgeous day for soccer in the mid-60s here in Eagan, Minnesota. Newton has this over to Knoll. Picks that one out of the air, but he was double-teamed, loses it temporarily. Johnson trying to win that back. Newton pressures, Knoll coming over to help. Prouty gets in on the action. Newton stays with his mark. Deflects that one. Off. Newton's just going to play this one safely with the pressure behind. So the goal of today's game for these Wildcats is to break a bit of a curse and see if they can't put up 2 goals on the board in the same contest. And yet maintain their stingy defense. Ball's played the far corner. Nice step up by Tesdall. He's just going to kick that one into touch out of harm's way. Couldn't quite get that to Axelrod, but needed to relieve the pressure. Well done. Another throw in here for the Lightning. Into the box. Again, marked by Tesdall. Unfortunately, he missed the ball and got the back of the leg. Tough to see the jersey number from this high, but it does result in a rather dangerous free kick, and it looks like it's a left-footed kicker So be an inward shot here with the left foot. Gives him a little bit of advantage trying to curl that one into the net, regardless of which corner he's shooting for, if indeed he's shooting. He is. Right on Woodley. As usual, there is no rebound to be had. Woodley trying to get this one up to Knoll, who is angling open near the touchline. Nice punt by Woodley right to him. Knoll trying to run this one down, deflects it into touch here on the near side. This is Hegland for Lightning throwing this one in. Push from behind there by Tapa. I'm not sure if he just lost a little bit of body control there and used Haraldson as a wall to stop himself, but an unnecessary penalty that far, as the ball was going into touch and would have resulted in Eagan possession, but no harm, no foul, or no harm from that foul, I should say, as Walters took the free kick and kicked it into touch. So now Tapa's going to throw this one in. Walters goes up and heads that one across, and Tapa will move up and take another kick. This is Knoll. Gets around one guy, finds Johnson in the middle. He's going to immediately switch fields to Salim. Back to Newton, who's under pressure. Touch gets away from him a little bit, tries to get it up to Prouty. Now the ball's up in the air. Johnson has a height advantage. Newton goes deep with this one, but a little too deep. Guyette comes out and makes that play. Punt goes to the middle. Knowles there. Chest right to Prouty. Here's Hackenmuller. Davis Hackenmuller taken down from behind. That's an easy call. Haraldson with the foul. Hackenmuller more than likely will take this free kick. Does a good job of putting the ball right where he wants it. If it's close enough, he can fire a shot on with that deadly right foot of his, but this one might be a little too far out, sitting at 35 yards. He goes into the 18. Too far. Misplayed by Guyette, but fortunately for the Lightning, he didn't touch it, so that one will just be a easy goal kick for the Lightning. Line drive down the field. Tesdahl lets that one by so he can play that one back to Woodley. Woodley up in the air to the center. Sondag has space, so he settles that one. Tries to put a through ball to Axelrod. That one's intercepted. Back to Guyette. He goes high in the air. A little backspin and wind might stop that one going. Johnson. Stolen by Knoll. Slide tackle successfully by number 21. That's Jerome. Newton left foot up to Prouty. Johnson. Johnson goes deep. He's got Hackenmuller. He's onside, but Guyette again aggressive out of the in their goal box. Something that the Wildcats may have to adjust to. They need to keep those balls either more to the corners or more of a diagonal pass so that the forwards on the through pass can get there before Guyette. If they can, that can create great goal-scoring opportunities. Trying to give and go there with Johnson. Newton was under pressure. Now he's going long. Good communication there from Woodley. He comes up and plays that. Noel loses his footing trying to repossess the ball. Here comes the Lightning attacking. Pass on the far side. Salim attempting to cut that one off. Here's a pass back. Johnson's there to gobble it up. Prouty. Prouty commits the foul. There's a little delay for advantage. The center ref, Tua Vang, did the arm indication that he was playing advantage, but that advantage evaporated quickly, so he's going to give the free kick right about in the middle, sitting on the football field 25-yard line, so 35 yards out. Not an impossible distance to shoot from, but it will take a very good shot. This is Atafi Rodriguez. Neftali Rodriguez. Here's a long ball. Sondag's onside. He has possession. He's got a guy on his heels. Can he win that one? No. Then again, Guyette coming way out. Eagan is going to have to keep those touches closer to them to adjust to an aggressive guy. Here's a slide tackle from behind. That's another easy call. One might even say potentially one that could be given a yellow caution. Dangerous play there, slide tackles from behind. This will be Hackenmuller again, a little closer than last time and a little more centered. So this one might be one where Davis tries to pop one in from distance. He does take a shot. It's wide. And Guyette did get a piece of it. He wasn't sure if that was going in or not. I think it might have been wide on its own. But with the goalkeeper touch, we're going to have our second corner of the game for the Wildcats. Last time, a great ball by Hackenmuller was headed just over the net by Johnson. Let's see if they can try that again. This one's a little shorter. Oh, there's a head by Prouty off the post. The tap, no good by Knoll. And a great pickup by Guyette. Oh, an outstanding chance there for the Wildcats. This should, I'm not sure why the ball is being placed down. Maybe one must have a foul call. I don't see the offside flag, so I don't know if Knoll was a little aggressive in going for that ball against the goalkeeper, or if there was maybe a hand in there. Didn't quite see. Regardless, no goal scored, but a great opportunity again for the Wildcats off a corner. Here's a race for the ball. That one results in a confusion, and ultimately they're going to call a goal kick. Wasn't sure if the Lightning defender might have touched that right at the last second. Quick restart here for the Lightning. That one goes awry, and we'll have a Tapa throw. Directing traffic, trying to find somebody open in space. Knoll taps it back, just not quite hard enough. Tesdal gets pushed off of that one. That'll be an off-the-ball call. But Vang, the center ref, is pointing somewhere else. Oh, we're making a call against the Lightning first. I did not see that. Of course, they're looking to go fast, but they have to get the ball where it belongs first, and that'll negate any sort of quick restart. Big kick high in the air. Everybody goes up for it. Nobody hits it. Tapa kicks that one back over his head. Knoll can't play that one, but it settles right at his feet. Rodriguez with some good defense blocking that long ball attempt there by Knoll. Sion will throw this one in again, getting a lot of work here on the near. Oh, a nice head by Sondag. Knoll settles this, turned into traffic. He needed to turn the opposite way on that. We've got an injured Wildcat. Not exactly sure what happened with Hackenmuller there. Almost looked like he went down on his own. I don't know if he was fouled and nobody saw it, or if he was trying to turn and just got foot stuck in the turf. I don't have the benefit of replay, but he's walking it off. Vang's going to talk to the AR. We're going to get a stoppage. Oh, I think we are. Not only are we going to have a foul, we're going to have a yellow card. So there was something that did happen that didn't see. Vang will go over, needs to explain that one at the scorer's table. So this is coming against number 16. That's Landon Walters. The yellow caution card in high school means a mandatory dismissal from the field, not the game. He can come back at any time. In fact, he could walk right back over to the scorer's table and check in. Of course, 2 yellows in a game results in a red card, which means you are dismissed from the match permanently. your team plays down one guy and you get suspended for another game, I believe.
Caution was issued against Eastview. The time 14:27. The yellow card is on number 16.
The good news here is Hackenmuller's had plenty of time to walk that off, so he's more than able to stay in the game and play his position admirably. Looks like he's explaining to teammate Noel maybe what happened there. So the substitution that we've been waiting for looks like can't see that from this distance. We'll get you that in a little bit once the announcement is official. Looks like number 2, Miles De Leon.
For the Lightning, Miles De Leon, number 2, is in the game.
So once again, from about the same spot we've seen a few times here already, Davis Hackenmuller with a free kick, like the third one from the same spot. He's also had 2 corners from the near corner down here, so a lot of action on this side of the field thus far. Again, just 15th minute of the game. Gonna look to pot this one. Needs to keep it away from the goalkeeper Guyette. He does just that. It's out. Nobody can quite play that. Kicked out, but not well. His shot, it's punched out. It's wide open at the box. Nice job by the Lightning to win that. We have another foul called. So a good punch save there by Guyette. The clear was unsuccessful for the Lightning, resulting in a big shot. I believe that might have been Salim, perhaps, but not quite sure. I'm basing that on the position on the field. Here's the free kick. Ball's back in play. It's kicked over. Prouty Knoll has it. Taps it forward. Over to Hackenmuller. Settles that one out of the air nicely, then plays it off his own hand. AR called it. Center did not. Play resumes. Prouty uses his body to shield it. Oh, touch forward. He has a race for the ball. It's Sondag. He taps it past the goalkeeper. Is it in? Yes, it is! A great play by Jake Sondag. Earns his first career goal. The Wildcats finally are able to score early. A fantastic play for Eagan. They lead 1-0 here in the 16th minute. Defenseman turned midfielder, turned forward, Jake Sondag. We've been talking about it all game long. Guyette, aggressive off his back line, comes out, and we said if Eagan is going to put shots on goal, they're going to have to put that ball where it can be won. They did just that. An excellent effort by Sondag. He gets there first. And when the goalkeeper's out, you don't need to hammer the ball into the back of the net. You just need to get it past him, and that's precisely what he did. He tucks it right into the corner. The assist going to senior co-captain Mike Johnson on a brilliant through ball.
The assist, Mike Johnson. The time, 15:35.
The 16th minute goal, giving the Wildcats an early lead. And now we have the rest of the game to answer the question, can they score a second goal in this contest? One thing to note as we push forward, Peyton Jensen not starting for the second straight game. He was out with an injury on Saturday against Minnetonka, but he is dressed and in uniform and able to play, so I suspect we will see him at some point tonight back on the field, which is nice. We want to see all our players get healthy, get as many guys out there on the pitch as possible. Eagan has a couple of call-ups as well. We'll get to those as they enter the match. Tesdal gets that one away. Nicely done. Tapa, good touch. down the line looking for Knoll. Oh, he tries to play it so it goes past the defense. A great effort there. If that one isn't played well by Single, number 13, it goes right by him, and Knoll already had a step. This one's off Knoll, trying to do something. He keeps it in. No, he does not. Good effort there. Knoll's got some fancy footwork. Uses that extremely well to relieve himself of pressure when the defense is on him, often dribbling out of single and double teams. He used it on Saturday to control a ball out of the air and then get a quick shot off for the game-winning goal. Here's Newton in a foot race. Fakes going back and turns to the outside. Nicely done. Ball is cleared into touch, but keeps the ball well out of range for a shot and allows his team to catch up and set up defensively. This one's chested. Prouty's going to be there, but he gets quickly double-teamed. Now there's a chance to shoot, but that one's quickly stifled. Tesdall, Johnson combining. There's a aggressive shoulder that's not called. Oh, and Prouty comes back with a big-time check. Unfortunately, Prouty perhaps forgetting he's not on the ice. So this will be a free kick. Right at the 20-yard marker of the football field. Now they're backing up a yard or two, but a little bit of an aggressive response there from Prouty. These two teams do tend to get physical. They know each other well, being in the conference together. So to see a more physical game is not a surprise. This one's lofted in. Oh, nicely done. Great header there. I believe that was Sion Tapa. Hackenmuller tries to win that one and get foot race. Can't. Johnson's basically winning consistent. Oh, a nice little flick forward. He's onside. This is a 2-on-1. Can Axelrod use Sondag, the goal scorer? He tries to get it over. That one's intercepted. Can't get it past the defender. Tesdall's got space. Knoll. Tapa. He switches field. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Axelrod tries to bring that one down. He's quickly under pressure, but gets in there to deflect that one into the air. The spin brings it back. Knoll looking for an opportunity to shoot. Past one, past two, goes down. Salim. Right out to Axelrod. Temporarily delayed there by good defensive play by the Lightning. That's Kaltov, number 15. We got a substitution here. We talked about Peyton Jensen being healthy. He is back. Going to give Alex Newton a spell. And then Blake Prouty also going to get a rest. Number 16, Eddie Katora coming in. So first substitutions halfway through this first half, right at the 20-minute mark. The flick header by Sondag goes over the goal line. I think he thought that might have been off of the Lightning, but his protest was not overly aggressive, so as the Lightning cross midfield, it goes into touch, so we will have a throw for Salim on the far side, right in front of the scorer's bench. Flick by Sondag. Big header by Johnson. Sondag seeing if he can get past that. Axelrod wins left foot cross off the football upright. Axelrod with a very good left foot. Unfortunately, got that one too high and too wide. For the most part, most of the action in the Lightning defensive half. A couple of substitutions here for the Lightning. Number 7, Bashir Moomin into the game. He's going across your field. And Landon Walters, the receiver of that yellow card, back in the game on defense. So he's playing on a yellow. Nolan Johnson give and go. Again, Axelrod on the far side, staring into the stun. Tries to pass it to himself, but there's another Lightning defender there. This one comes back. Salim steps up. Well played. Axelrod has a double team. They need to switch fields. See if they can get it open. Here's Johnson. Nifty defensive play there to knock it away. And here come the Lightning. They've got a 5-on-5 if they work it well, but Tesdal says no, sir. Played right back in. There's Johnson with the chest. Knoll. He's got Hackenmuller. Both through. He's got Hackenmuller. He's off to the races. He's going to get there before it goes out of bounds. Quick cross, but Guyette's right there.
Centering pass.
Hackenmuller was at top speed. That's a really hard ball to center and bring it back away from the goalkeeper at that speed. Basically kicking at a 90-degree angle. He can't afford to turn his body all that much because he's going so fast. Here he is again. Pressure from behind. Brings it back. Tapa. And Jensen. First touch of the contest. Same for Katora. That one, unfortunately, behind Salim, who was moving up. A little miscommunication there. Katora with it. Double teamed. Ball stays in. Give and go. Tesdal. Here's Johnson to Knoll again. Knoll can't quite elude the defender. Now Tapa's got time, so he's going to regroup. Fakes the long ball and brings it back to Woodley. Can't pick that one up because of the pass back with the foot. Oh, Tesdal let it go by him and almost a little too nonchalant, but they recover. Up to Katora. He's trying to find space. Back to Tesdal. He's looking to go long. He does. That one's flicked off of the Lightning. Here comes Axelrod. He doesn't have to win this ball because that is off the Lightning. This should be a corner kick for Eagan. It is. The first one from the far side. So Hackenmuller will get a chance with the inward kick with the right foot. And for the first time, both his teammates and the Lightning won't have to look into the sun to field this ball out of the air. There's a third corner kick for the Wildcats overall. Tesdal racing up from center back. Also up Peyton Jensen, getting as much height in the box as possible. Good kick. Katora's there, but headed out by a tall defender. I believe that was number 8. This one's flicked back by Sondag. Johnson has it. Katora goes right out to Hackenmuller, who's still there from the corner. He's going to put this one right back in. It's flicked off and in! A great pass and shot, and once again, Eric Knoll has scored for the Wildcats, his second consecutive game with a goal. He redirects that one right past goalkeeper Owen Guyette, and the Wildcats have finally scored their second goal in a game. This one coming in the 25th minute. It is 2-0 Wildcats. Davis Hackenmuller delivering that cross in a perfect spot. Guyette did not have time to come off his line to field it. Knoll was right there to redirect it one time into the net. Just a beautiful play. And now we'll see the hopefully stingy Wildcat defense take over. If they can just play defensively like they usually do, things ought to go well. This will be a kick off an offside call.
Number 11, Davis Hackenmuller, in the 25th minute of the game. The time of the goal is 24 minutes, 59 seconds. Wildcats goal scored by Eric Knoll.
Has to feel good for both coaches and players to see their hard work and efforts paying off on the pitch. Knoll back to Jensen. He's going to play that one safely back to Woodley. He'll give it a ride. Wildcat Soccer would like to thank our platinum sponsors. Without your support, this program would not be successful and would not be possible. ARC Soccer Training Center, Melanie and John Willie of Edina Realty, the Eagan Football Booster Club, Eagan Hockey Association, I Got Skills, Jordan Drilling Solutions, State Farm Agency Nick DeVries, Triple Diamond Sports Breaks, The Urgency Room, and the Wave Soccer Club. Thank you once again to our platinum sponsors for your contribution to Wildcat Soccer. This throw-in is headed over the goal line by the Lightning, so we're going to have another corner kick. This is number 4 for the Wildcats. The set-piece delivery by Davis Hackenmuller getting a lot of work. Several free kicks, 4 corner kicks now. And then the one cross resulting in the latest goal just a couple of minutes ago. Comes Davis, but the whistle stops that one. Something that the center ref Vang didn't like in the middle. Wildcats would also like to thank our gold sponsors, Ansari's Mediterranean Grill and Lounge, Birchwood Dental, Coldwell Banker, Rami Cormet, Devani's, Divine Salon, Dunn Brothers. Here's a header. It's played down by Townsend. Almost flicked. Oh, unable, and we have an offside call. That goal is not going to stand. Unfortunately, it didn't make it. We do have a substitution I should mention. I'll get to the rest of those sponsors in just a second. First time varsity action. You saw him right in the middle trying to score that goal. Number 22, Noel Eddy. He's a junior midfielder. His first action on the varsity squad, and he almost got a goal. That would have been exciting, to say the least. Also gold sponsors, Eagan Arms Public House, Eagan Family Dentistry, Escape With Us Vacations, Homestead Auto and Tire, Mark's Towing, Raising Cane's, Teresa's Mexican Restaurant, Wildcats Bar and Grill, Zerbal Orthodontics, and ZZQ Smokehouse. Thank you to our gold sponsors, once again, for helping make Wildcat Soccer successful. In the 29th minute here, the Wildcats sitting with a 2-0 lead. Here's a race that Woodley's going to win. Good sportsmanship there. A little bit of incidental contact. He immediately letting Woodley know that was not intended. Woodley gives him the pat on the back, indicating we're all right. No worries. That was Bashir Moomin, number 7. Sondag with a flick, headed for Axelrod. He does play that off the defender. Here's Tesdal, outward kick, nicely done. Tapa, he's got Noel on a run. Noel trying to control. He's got a defender marking. Goes right by him with a nifty move. There it is. Right foot cross. Unfortunately, right at Guyette. He's able to knock that one down, and before a Wildcat player could pounce on the rebound, he picks that one up. There was that fancy footwork we talked about with Noel. Eddie has that one, up to Noel. Kotora. Oh, tried to feed it through, but he gets it back. Cuts it inside. Kotora has a couple of goals already this season, scored earlier. Here's Noel, Eddie. Also into the game, number 17, senior defenseman Tyler Wildcats. Just touched the ball there on the far side. This one will be thrown in by the Lightning.
It will be Teacher Appreciation Night ceremony coming up at halftime. At this time, we'll do a first call for the teachers that are being honored in tonight's Teacher Appreciation Ceremony.
Once again, Lightning throw.
Down from the west bleachers to the running track.
Tesdal kicks that one. I don't think he meant to put it in the middle, but Noel's there to help him out. Big kick by Tapa. That one takes care of that. Sondag on his horse. Race for the ball. As expected, Guyette comes out, plays that one away.
Final call at 5 minutes.
Headed out by Kalthoff, number 15. So Axelrod will be able to throw this one in, but we're going to have a couple of substitutions here. Sondag finally getting a break, as is Noel. Excellent first half for both of them. I believe that's number 9, Jace Willie, coming into the game.
9, Jace Willie
And number 10, Miklo Jones. So Willie and Jones enter the contest as Petulli clearing his bench a little bit here, giving some of the starters a breather before halftime. Willie's going to play that one back. Wildcats, good job getting back defensively. He's going to shift back out to the outside now. Cross comes over. Tapa's all over it. Axelrod tried to win that one, but it was pretty high, and he had what looks like a bit of a taller defender to deal with on that one, Kaltoff. So this is the lightning throw. I'm not sure what Axelrod thought he saw there, but it was definitely a result of that cross. Jones settles. Wildcats. Jensen. Tapa. Didn't like what he saw. He's going to go back to Jensen. He's going to split two defenders, but he's got a third to deal with. That one heads back. Jones anticipates. Well played. Wildcats to Jones. Splits the defenders, which is a little too far for Willie. This one's going to go over to Woodley. He doesn't even bother picking it up. Get it out to Tapa. Long ball looking for Katora. Katora was hoping to get over the head of the defense, and he was off and running. Eddie there with Jones. Jones stays with him. Here comes Suarez Kemp crossing over. Wildcats wins that one. Just over the head of Eddie. Nice pressure defense from behind. Tapa retreats. Jensen plays that one out of the air. Eddie gives that one a boot. Axelrod pressuring. Nice pressure there, forcing the ball into touch off the foot of the Lightning defenseman.
Substitutions, both teams, one for the Wildcats, and in the game, Jacob Gibson, number 19.
Just under 6.5 minutes to play here in game one of our doubleheader. Game two, the girls from Eastview, of course, visiting the home Wildcats. The girls, Wildcats will attempt to rebound from the 3-0 loss to Minnetonka on Saturday. We'll have a throw in here for Hackenmuller as we finish up the 34th minute. And we're going to have another substitution for the Wildcats. Axelrod's going to get a break. Into the game, senior midfielder Evan Galuchin.
Going off, number 7, Hannon Axelrod.
Hackenmuller doing a little foot skills in his spare time. Couldn't keep it in, but it'll be a throw-in for Eastview. Almost. Just got over the touchline. Also into the game, number 19, Jacob Gibson. This is his second game at defense for the Wildcats. He was called up earlier when they were dealing with injury issues and played well. I believe he helped preserve a shuttle. Oh, nice shielding done by Peyton Jensen. Peyton Jensen is not an easy player to get around. If you try to body him up, you're going to feel it.
For the Wildcats, substitution back in the game, Jake Sondak.
For the first time, Davis Hackenmuller is going to get a break here. Final 5 minutes of the opening half. Jake Sondag coming back in.
We'll do a second and final call for the teachers being honored tonight. The teacher appreciation ceremony.
This one's headed back by the Lightning. This is off of their head.
From the west bleachers down to the running track.
Walters races after that one. Gibson will throw this one in for Jones. Back to Gibson. Tries to make a move, but loses it. His vacated position is now where the ball is, and this leads to an Eastview break. Some good passing by Eastview. Nice turn to the middle, trying to get a shot. They can't. Coming over to the far side is number 4. This one's going to go extremely high and far. One of the better shot opportunities there for the Lightning. That all started with the turnover here down in the Eastview end. Some quick passing, some nice movement to open space by the Lightning, setting that up. But the shot ends up being way out of play. Galenchin trying to play the goal kick from Woodley. This is Willie. That one's off his foot. At midfield. 37th minute throw in here for the Lightning. Tesdal, big hammer. Guyette's going to easily pick this one up. Nice job there winning that punt by Eddie. Wildcats. Willie lets it go over his head. Now Katora trying to track this one down, but Walters gets that one up to his teammate on the far touch. Dribbles into open space, back to Walters. Finds a forward, but that one's off of him. Played to Jones, he turns. Katora, nice pass over to Willie. Galenchin has a chance to cross, he's got Sondag. Goes short to Jones. Jones flicks it over now to Sondag. Back to Gibson, one-touch pass, nicely done. Nice passing here by the Wildcats. This one's flicked off the 18. Jones was trying to get over to Katora. Gibson has it. He looks for Katora. Oh, it gets by the defender. Now Galenchin has it. He's got a good shot. Can't quite get enough on that one. It's deflected a couple of times, and Guyette can pick that one up. Some nice passing there for the Wildcats. Did not result in a great shot, but still a shot. Galenchin was just a little too far away from the ball trying to strike that as he was under pressure. I like the attitude of putting shots on goal, especially from where he was on the pitch. He had a decent angle for sure. So it's deflected out to the Lightning bench here in the 38th minute. The wind is definitely picking up. It's based on what I'm seeing from flags and people in the stands bundling up on a cooler late summer eve. Lightning come into the Eagan half of the field. Tesdal can't stop that one. He's going to try to recover. He does. Kicks that one over. Can Gibson keep that from going into touch? He can't, but that's okay because it's not a corner kick. Just a really deep throw-in as we enter the final minute of the first half. Here's a nice cross. A little farther away, I think, than they wanted. Galenchin comes over to pressure, can't win it. This one's headed forward. Gibson. Header won by De Leon, number 2, but he jumped over the back of Gibson for the foul.
Free kick for the Wildcats.
We'll see who takes this one. I'm a little surprised it's not Woodley, but maybe he just wants to stay in front of the net here in the closing seconds of the first half. Katora gambling that it would go over the head of the defense. It does not. This one's through to Jensen. He's going to try to touch it out to Gibson, but misplayed it. Now he tries to recover defensively, staying on his mark. Well done. Blocks that one into touch on the far side. So good lesson there for any player. You lose possession. You don't pout or give up. You got to stay with it. Jensen demonstrated that perfectly, not yielding a shot, helping preserve the 2-0 lead entering halftime. So a great first half for the Eagan Wildcats. Goals by number 8, Jake Sondag, tipping it just past the goalkeeper and into the corner on an assist from number 13, Mike Johnson. That was in the 16th minute. Then at the 25th minute, Eric Knoll scoring his second goal of the season, an assist from Davis Hackemuller and a beautiful cross and touch. The seniors and teachers are taking the field for Teacher Appreciation Night. So we'll be back after halftime for the second half. It is the Wildcats 2, the Eastview Lightning 0. It'll be about 10 minutes. This is Wildcat Soccer on Eagan TV.
The assist number 13, Mike Johnson at 15:35. Scoring for the Wildcats in the 25th minute. Number 3, Eric Knoll. The assist number 11, Davis Hackenmuller. The time 24:59. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the field here in front of the West Bleachers. Welcome to the 2023 Eagan High School Boys Soccer Teacher Appreciation Night for the senior players and student managers. Every year, senior boys and managers on the Wildcat teams devote halftime during one game to recognize teachers who have influenced them, helped them, or made a difference, and say thank you for their very special contributions. The Wildcats boys soccer teams have a great history of athletic accomplishments and a rich history of gifted student athletes. The teachers you are about to meet have played a big role in the success of our student athletes in the classroom, on the field, and as people. This year, each senior player and student manager submitted information on the teacher they wanted to recognize. When we call each senior player's name and the teacher they are recognizing, please step forward. We ask that you hold your applause for our special teachers until the end of the presentation. We're going to introduce alphabetically by teacher's last name, and we start with Jim Becker, newly retired Jim Becker, being honored by Michael Johnson this evening. He's social studies teacher at Eagan High School. Michael took the True North course from him. Michael's comments. I've gotten to know Mr. Becker very well. He has taught me a lot about leadership and the traits of being a positive human. I enjoyed the time we spent on the golf course, having him as one of my coaches, where we had many laughs. Thank you, Mr. Becker. Michael Johnson honoring James Becker. Next teacher to be honored is Lissy Corbett, being honored by Soham Kundu. Lissy is an English teacher at Eagan High School, and Soham's comments. I've always disliked writing, however, I still decided to take AP language. Going into this class, I was nervous as it required extensive writing. As days went on, Mrs. Corbett helped me see the beauty in writing, and because of this, I was able to receive good grades in the class and a 4 on my AP exam. Soham Kundu, honoring Lissy Corbett. Our next teacher is Jim Cox, vocal music teacher at Eagan High School. He's being honored by Alex Newton. And Alex's comments about Mr. Cox. He says, Mr. Cox has always pushed me to be my best and is one of the most supportive teachers I've ever had. He has made choir class and all extracurriculars super productive and fun. Alex Newton honoring Jim Cox. Next teacher is Kevin Dirksen, being honored by Owen Kip. Mr. Dirksen is a science teacher at Eagan High School, and he has been Owen's pause teacher as well. Owen Kip's comments about Kevin Dirksen. He has always been a fun teacher and person to be around. He encourages underclassmen to talk when they are new or nervous. He establishes a great environment every year in pause with the new freshmen. Mr. Dirksen is the easiest teacher to talk to out of any teacher I've had. Owen Kip honoring Kevin Dirksen. Our next teacher is Karen Elliott, honored tonight by Eddie Moore. Karen is a mathematics teacher at Eagan High School. Eddie's comments are these. Mrs. Elliott is very caring, patient, and extremely thoughtful of students and any needs they might have. Her passion for math and her enthusiasm for student success is unmatched. Eddie Moore honoring Karen Elliott. Next teacher to be honored is Sue House, and she is being honored by 2 senior players. First is Jack Marsh. Sue House is a mathematics and statistics teacher here at Eagan High School. Jack's comments are, I respect Mrs. House because she was always a friendly face I could talk to. Not only that, through my time in her classroom, I could tell she was a compassionate teacher that genuinely cared about her students. She helped me get through every day, and I always left her classroom with a smiling face. And Tarek Salim is also honoring Sue House, and Tarek's comments are these. Mrs. House always made statistics a fun and engaging topic. It was a class I look forward to every day. She helped me gain interest in the topic and was always very supportive along the way in understanding a concept. Thanks to this, I'm looking to continue into a career in the statistics field. I'm very thankful for Mrs. House. I'm grateful that I was able to have her for a teacher. Jack Marsh and Tarek Salim honoring Sue House. Our next teacher to be honored is Patrick Calmy, science teacher at Eagan High School, being honored by 2 seniors. Kayla Kantz, a student manager, and Evan Woodley. Kayla's comments about Mr. Calmy. Mr. Calmy impacted my high school experience because of his passion for science and his investment of time and energy into his students. And Evan Woodley's comments are, I had Mr. Calmy for chemistry. Mr. Calmy was a very energetic teacher who loved interacting with his students. I appreciate the way he teaches and how he made me love learning about chemistry. Kayla Kontz and Evan Woodley honoring Patrick Calmy. Next teacher is Lisa Kay, also being honored by two seniors, Davis Hackenmuller and Owen Nelson. Lisa is a mathematics teacher at Eagan High School. Davis Hackenmuller's comments are these. Ms. Kay always puts her students first. She makes sure you're able to learn in the best way for you. She makes learning fun and unique, as well as creating genuine relationships with her students. She has helped me find success in all areas of life. I couldn't ask for a better teacher. And Owen Nelson's comments about Lisa Kay are these. Ms. Kay was one of my favorite high school teachers. She is super nice, really easy to talk to, was always willing to help when I had questions. Thank you, Ms. Kay. Davis Hackenmuller and Owen Nelson honoring Lisa Kay. Next teacher is Emma Korngable, a business teacher at Eagan High School, being honored by Tyler Wildcats. And Tyler's comments are these. Ms. Korngable's teaching methods and her personality made each day of school more enjoyable. She is easy to talk to and always puts effort into her classes. The classes she taught helped me choose a career in business after high school. Tyler Walcott honoring Emma Korngable. Next teacher, Brett Melton, social studies teacher at Eagan High School, being honored by Evan Gulenchin. Evan's comments are these about Brett Melton. He made 7th hour history fun and enjoyable. Apart from our shared interest in soccer, he is really nice and fun to talk to as a person. Evan Gulenchin honoring Brett Melton. Next teacher being honored is Todd Nelson, business teacher at Eagan High School. He's being honored by Peyton Jensen. And Peyton's comments about Todd Nelson are these. I took personal money management to learn how to manage my money. For when I'm on my own in the real world, he helped me understand everything from filling out a W-4 to creating a monthly budget sheet to help manage my money. Mr. Nelson made learning about growing up fun with his youthful personality and jokes. Peyton Jensen is honoring Todd Nelson. Next teacher is Amber Tesdahl, being honored by two seniors, Maddie Benash, student manager, and Hayden Stanton, student manager. Maddie's comments about Amber Tesdahl are these. I chose Mrs. Tesdahl because she is a great person as well as teacher, and her teaching style really helped me as a student. And Hayden's comments are these. Mrs. Tesdahl made chemistry more entertaining for me, and her energy in class made it fun and engaging. Maddie Benash and Hayden Stanton honoring Amber Tesdahl. Next teacher to be honored, newly retired mathematics teacher William Worzbinski, being honored by Jace Willie. And Jason's comments are these. I always look forward to going to Paws to talk about fishing with Mr. Worzbinski. He made my high school experience a fun time and always found a creative way to brighten his students' day. Jace Willie honoring William Worzbinski, newly retired teacher. Our final teacher to be honored is Michelle Zach, being honored by Jacob Gibson. Michelle is a social studies teacher at Eagan High School and was Jacob's Paws teacher. Jacob's comments are these. Mrs. Zach has always been a positive and encouraging part of my day. Through distance learning and hybrid learning my freshman year and tougher times sophomore and junior year, she has always been someone I can vent to or talk about my day with. She has left a positive impact on many students at the high school over the years, and she has done the same with me. Thank you, Mrs. Zach, for all that you do. Jacob Gibson honoring Michelle Zach. Again, we thank all of our dedicated teachers and give special recognition to the teachers here this evening, chosen by each senior player and student manager for their extraordinary impact. Congratulations to our teachers here tonight. How about a nice hand for all of our teachers being honored by the Wildcats boys soccer seniors. You are all champions.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here at Eagan High School, where the Eagan Wildcats boys varsity soccer team have jumped out to a 2-0 lead over the visiting Lightning from Eastview. Wildcats scored goals in the 16th minute. Jake Sondag with goal number 1, assist to number 13 Mike Johnson, and goal number 2 in the 25th minute from number 3 Eric Knoll, sophomore midfielder, getting the pass on a beautiful cross by Davis Hackemuller, senior midfielder. His second assist of the season. Wildcats wearing blue, going to go right to left here in the second half against the wind that has picked up a little bit here at Wildcat Stadium. Eastview left to right. We'll get you the players on the field here as we see them, but that's Sondag up to Hackemuller, both started the game on the pitch. Knoll and Prouty and Johnson, as well as Hannon Axelrod, also up front. All starters. The back line, Sion Tapa, number 2 on the far side there. Behind him, or just inside Tesdall, John Tesdall, number 24. Tarek Salim over here, along with Alex Newton backing him up, make up the rest of the defense. Newton's going to head that one across the goal line. Be the first corner kick of the game for the Eastview Lightning. Eagan dominating in shots, 9-3 in that first half. Corner kicks, 4 in the first half for the Wildcats, and as I just mentioned, this is the first one, left foot inward facing. This is a good one, but it's going to go past everybody. Nobody's there. No need for the Wildcats to play that, so this will be a goal kick for senior goalkeeper Evan Woodley, coming back in for the second half. Wildcats trying to win their first conference game. They have one tie in the conference. Eastview coming in with one loss in their first contest. Most of the non-conference schedule has concluded, so it'll be all conference games from here on out. Eastview's a big one given that they're also in the section. Hackemuller deflects that one. It goes off of the corner flag, bounces over the goal line. So this would be another corner kick for the Lightning. 40 minutes of first half action, no corner kicks, and now we're just over 2 minutes in to the second half, and we have our second one already. Everybody back for the Wildcats except for Jake Sondag playing forward. Another inward-facing kick. It's another long one on the far post. That time someone is there, but headed up in the air. Tough play there for the Lightning to bring that one back. Sun getting either behind clouds behind us or being blocked by buildings. Either way, there's no more sunshine to deal with as far as players looking from the far side getting sun in their eyes. This one's missed by everybody. Johnson's there. Newton steps up to Prouty. Oh, a nice little fancy move behind his back. Goes long and it goes off the goalkeeper. Prouty got knocked into by the, I'm sorry, not the goalkeeper, the center ref, Tua Vang. He ran into him earlier. Now he just puts one right off his back. Prouty frustrated, but I assure you, getting hit in the back with a soccer ball off the Prouty foot was not in Vang's plans. Johnson takes the redrop and loses control. Here's Newton, forces it outside. This is a potential 2-on-1. Coming in are the Lightning. They cross it. Woodley expertly coming off his line, diving and controlling that. A little bit of struggle there for the Wildcat defense. Perhaps caught a little too far up on that restart, the drop to Johnson, as the only people back were Salim and Newton. Something that the Wildcats should reconsider on that kind of a play in the near future. Oh, Axelrod knocked it out of his hand. He thought it was his throw, and now he drops it. This could be a delay game. A little surprised he didn't get something for that. Newton's going to play this one out with his left. A bit of a rocky start here for the Wildcats. Newton gets trucked over. His clear gets knocked towards Woodley. No call. Woodley has it. Wildcats need to get back their momentum from a dominating first half performance. A drop kick by Woodley. Sondag loses that air ball to those that are higher. Here's Axelrod, kicks it past. Heckemuller coming out of nowhere, almost getting there. Guyette coming off his line, as we saw frequently in the first half. Hackenmuller was racing to try and win that one. Prouty gets over. Player goes down. Not really sure why. Wohler, number 24, went down. I don't think there was any contact there. He may have been anticipating contact. Johnson flicks that one off the foot. Newton defending. And played up and over. Nice pass. It has to be offside, as there's no defender anywhere close. I'm not sure what the argument is there.
The direct free kick upcoming for the Wildcats.
The two center backs, Newton and Tesdahl, were both up high. Sion Top on the far side and Tariq Salim on the near side, both doing a good job of recognizing that and pushing up, putting those attacking Lightning forwards into a offside position. Axelrod and Prouty battling to win this one. Here's Axelrod, gets by one, gets by two. Third one winning that. Now he jumps into that one's going to go into touch. This should absolutely be Eagan ball. I don't know why that call went the other way. Axelrod never touched that. Now we get an Eagan throw. Prouty drop bounce pass here for Salim. He's going to go quick. Sondag's got space. Gets pulled up. What in the world is going on? That is the most deliberate grab and pull down. I do not understand that at all. Clearly, frustration has entered the 57th minute. Number 21 getting the yellow for Eastview. That's Frank Jerome, just grabbing the jersey blatantly and pulling him down.
Number 21, Frank Jerome. Time of the yellow card, 46:30. Placed on the field by Owen Hobbs.
So once again, Hackenmuller will take a free kick. This one from quite a ways out. He's going to drop this one inside the 18 if he can. Did not put that, I think, where he wanted. The sun is back, as you can see. Now there's long shadows, but the ball's still in touch, in play. Oh, we have an offside. I believe that was Knoll. Unfortunate there, as he delivered a great cross to Axelrod. It'll be a deep kick here for the Lightning. They're just going to go short. Now they're going to give a boot long. This one is onside. Nope, it is not. The flag goes up as soon as he touches it. No whistle. Newton doing a good job of shielding off Evan Woodley on the dive. I'm not sure why the whistle didn't go sooner, preventing a potential dangerous play there. Vang's going to come over and talk to the AR on the near side. I believe that's Alan Savage on the near side and Kip Jackson, the AR, on the far side. Hackenmuller, left foot. Oh, unfortunately off the back of Sondag as he was off to the races. Just couldn't quite get out of the way. That back pass not enough. We have a run here by the Lightning in the middle, but no passes attempted. Tesdahl has that one go into touch. Here's the throw. We have a substitution for Eagan at the next opportunity. Knoll, player goes down, somehow gets up and wins the ball. Not really sure how that happened. Nice step up by Johnson to win that one. Oh, and they're going to call a foul in the box. This is going to be a penalty shot.
Clock is stopped.
I am not quite sure who that's on. Tesdahl is looking at the ref like, you talking about me? I don't think that could have been on Johnson. Johnson won that one clean, but unfortunately this will be a penalty shot in the 58th minute. A goal here makes this a one-goal game. Eagan's needing to come back here, get some of their intensity back, some of their fire from the first half. We'll see what happens on the shot. Of course, if it doesn't go in, it's live. And it goes in the upper corner. He went high, mostly left. Woodley guessed right. As what you would guess at this level, the goalkeepers will typically make a guess based on any sort of indication they might get from the shooter. Oh, now we have maybe a yellow card for Tesdal. So a goal, I believe number 4, I think it was Rodriguez with the goal for the Lightning.
Jensen, number 18, back in the game, going off John Tesdal, number 24.
Of course, that's unassisted.
Scoring for Eastview on the penalty kick, number 4, Neftali Rodriguez. In the 49th
So
minute,
Neftali Rodriguez
minutes and 18 seconds. Lightning goal scored by
gets the penalty kick goal, making this a 2-1 contest. We talked earlier about wanting to see the Eagan Wildcats put a second goal in. They did just that in the first half, for the first time this season, scoring 2 goals in a game. Dare I ask for a third? Oh, here's a nice move. Well defended, though. If Hackenmuller can win that one to the middle, he had numbers, either an opportunity to shoot or he had Blake Prouty and Hannon Axelrod to work with. Here's Knoll flicking it up, trying to go past that defender. Got it a little too high in the air. The taller defender able to play that one into touch. Up from defense is going to be Tapa to take this throw. Tesdal has exited the game, by the way. Peyton Jensen, number 18, into the game, back with Alex Newton at center back. Another throw for the Wildcats. Here's Knoll. Nice move to the baseline. Brings it back with a beautiful negative pass. No one's there. Hannon Axelrod tried to tip that one back to Johnson for a shot. Didn't get enough on it. What you saw there from Knoll is exactly what you want to see when trapped on a goal line like that. If they shoot it straight across, it's going to more than likely be intercepted by the goalkeeper. You want to bring that ball back and have somebody ideally standing at the 18 or just in front of it who can step up into a shot. It puts him into a perfect position. Not only did he do just that, put it on the ground. Had someone been there, that would have been an almost impossible shot to not score on. As it is, we're going to get a big throw from Peyton Jensen. Over the head of Knoll. Here's Prouty. He heads that, trying to get it to Axelrod. Axelrod trying to win this one. Johnson back out to Axelrod. He'll track this one down near the touch. Gets in a move, but gets it knocked away. Prouty comes over. A little bit of contact, no call. This one's up and over the head of the defense. Newton is there battling with it. Jensen's backing him up. Well done. There's a blatant push. Just aggressive. I just don't know why you would question the call. That's Justin Suarez-Kemp.
Free kick, Wildcats.
There was no attempt to hide that. I'm actually surprised that that wasn't another yellow card. Nice team defense there by Newton and Jensen. Backing each other up well. They've been doing that all season. Prouty. Knoll. Knoll gets in front of that one. Well done. Tried to get up to Axelrod. Little miscommunication. They're working that out. We're going to have a substitution here for the Eastview Lightning. Frank Jerome back in the game. So 2 Eastview players, number 21 and number 16, playing on yellow cautionary cards. Of course, a second yellow means a dismissal. Prouty trying to flick that one up to Axelrod. That's a tough play. Gets by him. Salim steps up. Tapa inside out, right foot kick. Sondag pressuring. Oh, Knoll steps up to help. Here's Prouty. Oh, nice pass. This is Knoll. He's got a left foot shot. He takes it. Was that deflected out, or was that clean out? It was deflected, so that is off of Eastview. This is going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats, their first of the second half. The 5th overall, as was the case in every opportunity in the first half. Davis Hackenmuller will take this. Right foot inward kick. Of course, the wind is working against him. That doesn't stop him from putting in a good ball there. It's headed out by Eastview. They're on a counterattack opportunity now. Jake Sondag way back from his forward position pressuring. That's great defense, great team defense. There's a slide tackle from behind. No idea how that's not a penalty. I guarantee you things are going to get chippier, folks. This is not the end of it. People are going to get frustrated, and players will start taking matters into their own hands, which is really surprising given that the center referee, Tua Vang, has actually done a good job of keeping things called. He has not let a lot go.
Free kick, Eastview.
Captain Johnson talking to Vang about that one. Sondag also talking, kind of wondering, well, okay, why wasn't that called? Hopefully getting an explanation. Likely not one that he agrees with, but aside from Vang saying, yeah, I blew it, he's not going to hear what he wants to hear. This ball's placed in, nicely done. Headed out, unfortunately, off the head of Tapa for a corner kick, the 3rd of the half.
Corner kick for the Lightning. This is their 3rd of the game, 3rd of the second half.
Just finishing the 54th minute. It's a left foot inward kick. It goes deep. This one's first touched by Eastview, but they can't get that one directed towards net. I believe Prouty was in the vicinity, making that one difficult. Eagan nursing a 1-goal lead. Eastview scoring on a penalty kick in the 58th minute. Neftali Rodriguez putting one home. Prouty has this one. Flicks it up, oh, nicely done to Sondag. He's got it, trying to use speed to get past a defender. He does. Into the box. Has another defender. It goes off of him. Here's a shot by Prouty. It's long, and I believe the field goal just hooked in the upright. Left foot curving kick gets way too high off the foot of Prouty. A nice run there by Sondag on a great pass from Prouty. Knoll defending. Pass into the middle. Newton stepping up. Now he drops back. Tapa has this one and wins it. Well played. Then gets it out of there as soon as he can. Hackenmuller on his horse. He wins the ball, knocks the player down, and it goes into touch. Gets the throw in. Good aggressive speed play there by Davis Hackenmuller. Good clean contact as well. No call. Up to Knoll. Attempting to get around a defender. Can't quite. Sondag there to help. Tapa coming back. He has options. Uses Jensen. Nicely done there. Both Tapa and Jensen controlling. Salim takes a touch, brings it up. Prouty. Johnson. All the way back to Tapa. Sondag. Looking for Hackenmuller in the corner. The right foot cross, and Guyette stepped right in front of Prouty. Nice play by Owen Guyette, the junior goalkeeper, or that probably would have been goal number 3 for the Wildcats. This one, a little confusion there by Newton and Jensen. Newton, collision goes down, but gets up. No call. Some physical play here. Axelrod harassing and winning. Well played. Coming back is Rodriguez. Still going at it. Salim's going to relieve that pressure by kicking it into touch. The physicality has definitely picked up here in the second half. And we have a stoppage. I don't know if this is an injury or an equipment issue.
Stop the clock.
Jake Sondag running over to the bench. He'll be replaced by number 16, Eddie Kotora. So I don't know if there was
Blood on Sondag there you had to get rid of, or some other equipment issue or whatever, but regardless, throw in. Step up by Jensen. Here's Prouty. Over the top is Eastview. And a card, boy, I would love to have Nathan Cron here to explain that. It looked like Prouty was just running and the guy jumped over the top of him. I'm not sure how that works, but we have another card.
Wildcats, number 21, Blake Prouty. Time of the yellow card is 57:01.
So just in the 57th minute, those goals, that goal, I misspoke earlier, was at the 48th minute, that penalty kick. Well, the free kick here, so Prouty gets a yellow. It's headed in. Oh, a nice save by Woodley. A great play there by the Lightning. A big save. This game was nearly tied. Eastview has definitely picked up the intensity here. Although it looks like that would not have counted. Looks like we have an offside call right at the football goal line. So 10 yards out. So had that gone in, it would have been negated by the offside. Here in the 58th minute. We've had 3 yellow cards in this contest, as well as 3 goals. Noel goes back to teammate Noel Eddy into the game. First varsity action. That centering attempt is intercepted by number 16. That's Walters. Received the first yellow card of the contest. Oh, an overlapping run by Walters. The pass was trying to go back, but Tapa stopped it. Now a quick rethrow. Tapa's got to get back in play. Jensen coming over to help. Out of the reach of Jensen, but Hackemuller's there. He's going to go long. Haxelrod has it. Can he beat his defender? Yes. He's got Couture in front of him. He's got players in the middle as well. He's going to cross that one, but too close to Guyette. That was a 4-on-4 opportunity there for the Wildcats. And he's going to knock this one off the foot of Jerome. Jerome also receiving a yellow cautionary card. John Tesdall, number 24, Eagan defender at the scorer's table, ready to come back in the next opportunity. Here's a push by Axelrod, no call. Oh, a nice little spin move there. Fancy by Suarez Kemp. Top is going to win this one off. A nice flick up to Johnson. Temporarily wins it, but Kyle Lee takes that one. This one's through, and it looks like it's easily offside, and we're going to have a shot afterwards.
Whistle prior to the shot. Eastview offside is the call. Whistle prior to the shot. Lightning offside.
Nice play by the Eagan defense. Running that offside trap.
Wildcats.
Jensen will take this re-kick, finishing up the 60th minute. Would feel a lot better if Eagan could nick another goal here. Speed move. Oh, nicely done by Hackemuller. He's got a shot by Noel. He couldn't get anything on it. Great pass. Unfortunately, cannot be re-won. Noel did a little push from behind. Now he kicks it away. Actually, he kicked it back to where it was supposed to be. So close there by the Wildcats. Just a great hesitation and speed move by Davis Hackemuller in the far corner, beating his guy clean. Oh, this one gets over the head of Jensen. Newton's gets knocked down. Here's a shot. Unfortunately, there's a rebound. It's kicked, and it's scored. The tying goal goes in. The Eagan defense looking at each other with arms up, a little confused as to what's going on. They need to brush this off, wondering why there wasn't a call. But we are in the 61st minute, and all of a sudden, what looked like a great game for the Eagan Wildcats, being up 2-0 at half, has been completely removed here in half number 2. So John Tesdahl and Jake Sondag at the scores table, they're going to come in. Looks like Eddie Katora coming off. And maybe someone else already stepped off, or maybe Jake was already on, not sure. But as it is, we are back to live action, and it's a tie game. So if Eagan wants to get that first conference win of the season, they're going to have to score another goal. Coming into the game with 4 goals on the season, they're going to need to score a third. Here's Sondag with some open space. Finds Knoll, chests that one in the middle. He's got it inside the 18, take a right foot shot. And somehow that's not in. It was off both pipes. The Wildcats, or is it a goal? It is a goal. Eric Knoll has done it again. Eric Knoll with his 3rd goal in 2 games, his 2nd of the night. A brilliant shot off the upper corner. It went across and in and across the goal line. Eastview is arguing they're not going to win that argument. A huge goal by the Wildcats. Answering the call here, Eric Knoll once again has now taken the overall team lead on goals scored but this season. That is his 3rd. And let's see if that Eagan defense can get back to what it normally was. This header goes over everybody, over the head of Newton. Jensen there to kick that one out.
Repeating the Eastview goal in the 61st minute, scored by number 2, Miles De Leon. The assist, number 4, Natali Rodriguez, the time 60-29.
So the Eastview goal
and scoring for the Wildcats
in the 61st minute was number 2, Miles De Leon.
The assist to number 8, Jake Sondag.
Jake Sondag getting the assist on that goal for the Wildcats.
59 seconds.
So Sondag earlier getting his 1st goal of the season, adds an assist to his total. 2-point night so far for Sondag. 2 goals as well for Eric Knoll. 2 points as well, I should say. Both goals. Newton jumps up high. Sondag flicks that one, trying to find Tesdahl, who's moved up front. That's a new position for him. Here's some foots get tangled. I don't think that was intentional. Number 9 there questioning the decision or the contact by Alex Newton. Alex Newton just walked away, but then Hannon Halksarod got over and took exception to that, did some pushing. He's going to get a yellow card for the shove. I'm not sure what. No. The yellow card goes to Alex Newton again. Speaking of leading the team in cards. Oh, they both got yellows. We've got 2, both Hannon and Alex. The fans not appreciative of these calls. Newton with his 3rd consecutive yellow card in as many games. Of course, both players having to exit. I'm not sure about the yellow to Newton. I mean, the feet got tangled, but it wasn't an aggressive takedown. I mean, certainly nothing more than we've seen tonight. I fully understand the Hannon Axelrod, the shoving afterwards. That's pretty obvious. It's a good sign that a player needs to be excused temporarily and calm down. We're down to 17:45. Eagan taking the lead in goals 3-2, also taking the lead in yellow cards 3-2. They lead in corner kicks and shots on goal 12-7. Of course, the most important being goals scored. So Eddie Katora is back in the game. Long kick, I believe was premature. We'll have another one. Try to get the lineups and positions here when we can. It's a little difficult with everyone standing back. The line trying to field this free kick. Punched out by Woodley. He punches it again. I don't know if I've ever seen a goalkeeper punch the ball up in the air and literally punch it again before anyone else touched it. So good heady play there by Woodley. Of course, it's not out of danger. Oh, now it is. Here's Knoll getting yanked from behind. No call. I'm not sure how that got let go. That is a ridiculous non-call there. You could see him reaching for Knoll as Knoll was running away with the ball on the potential breakaway. Here's Katora. He isn't afraid to be physical, so this could be interesting. He backs off. Jensen out of the air. Tesdal has moved back next to Jensen, back to his normal center back position, so both of them are where they normally play. Salim and Tapa make up the rest of that back line as usual. Johnson, Sondag, Noel Eddy, also back there, number 22, first game varsity. Up front, Eric Knoll, Eddie Katora. You've got Davis Hackemuller on the near side. So there are your current Wildcats. 16.5 to play. Centered, Jensen, cleared by Hackenmuller. Knoll's going to win this. He's got two guys to beat. Can't. Some good defense there by Johnson, trying to get it over to Sondag. This one's kicked into touch. Tapa's going to take a break here, let his team kind of regroup, get their form back, get their shape right. Tapa restarts this one. Katora was looking line for Eric Knoll. Here's a long ball over the head of Salim. This one's probably going to get into touch over the goal line, I should say. This will be a goal kick for Woodley. These two teams are not strangers to exciting second halves. There was a game last year in Eastview that was arguably one of the most exciting second halves I think I've ever seen at high school soccer, with just goal after goal after goal being scored late in that game, a game that was eventually won by the Wildcats. But one of those where I think the only thing that prevented Eastview from scoring again, or Eagan scoring again, was the clock expiring, as it just seemed like every opportunity was resulting in a goal. Here's Katora. Can't win that one. This one's off the foot of Knoll. And what do we got here?
Foul called on the Lightning.
There's a foul called.
Free kick, Wildcats.
Fans are getting a little feisty out there. They don't like the calls. Getting cautioned by the public address announcer to relax a bit. Oh, here's a ball. Katora has a guy on his right shoulder. Unfortunately, can't maintain possession. The only way to do that is to put your body in between the ball and the guy coming up from behind, or to just flat out outrun him. Both easier said than done from the guy standing up here in the warm confines of the booth. Katora getting pushed from behind. Finds, oh, nice little play there by Eddie. Salim wasn't ready for that. Substitution here for Eastview.
Substitution for Eastview. Into the game is Will Powers, number 19.
This is number 19, Will Powers, into the game.
Going off, number 9. Justin
Immediately
Suarez
plays that one. Goes to the middle. This is Jensen. That one's played straight up in the air, not by design. Headed back, but the only person there is Tesdall. He's going to probably let Woodley pick this one up, who's going to continue to let it roll. Take a little time off the clock. Every second counts, but we've got more than 12 and a half to play, so perhaps a bit premature with that. Big punt. Sliding play there by Jensen into touch. Ball is live. Knowles defending. Into the middle. There's Eddie. Oh, it goes back to the defense. Salim steps in front of that with a head. Nice job. Here's Davis. Hackenmuller. Eddie stepped up. Davis now has it. No call there. Ruled clean. Eddie stepped over to help. Knoll gets tripped. That needs to be called. Is it going to be a kick or a throw? I believe a kick. That it is. So Jensen will slide over to take this one. Into the 68th minute here. Jensen. Hackenmuller comes back. Eddie has it. He's going to go back to Salim. Finds Johnson in the middle. Another outside of the right foot by Topa. Very creative there. It's the second time we've seen that today. Ball is hoisted over the top of a sliding Johnson. Jensen coming up. No pressure, so he's going to keep that run going. Tried to get it up to Katora. He couldn't. Collision there as Knoll is trucked. He's still down as that ball went into touch.
Substitution for the Lightning. Back in the game, number 9, Justin Suarez Kemp.
Number 9, Justin Suarez Kemp into the game for Eastview. Attempting to get their third goal of the half. Trying to tie this game back up. It was 2-0 at halftime, Eagan. Then a penalty kick goal and another goal for Eastview. Tied it up at 2, but Eagan quickly answered with their third goal going back ahead. Eagan scoring 4 goals on the season coming in. 3 goals here tonight. I'd just as soon see them score again and put this one
for the Lightning.
out of reach. But we're going to have a corner kick here for Eastview. I mean, their 4th one all this half. Oh, no, excuse me. It's a deep throw. Oh, missed by Jensen. Fortunately, Woodley paying attention. Rolls it out to Salim. He's got Hackenmuller in the near touch. He's going to have to get, oh, nice job using his body to shield that. That one's knocked in a touch. Hackenmuller's like, I was just knocked down. The guy didn't play the ball. Why am I not getting a reward for that? Nobody knows. Hackenmuller, oh, beautiful pass, looking for Katora. He's shielded off the ball by a couple of Eastview players. Can't get that clear over the head of Eddie. He's tall. Eddie's got this one temporarily, but now it's on Eastview, but Eddie defending from behind. Eastview goes down, no call. Plays it on the ground, that's not legal. Here's an onside play. Knoll trying to get by a defender. Again, Guyette coming out of his line. He's been doing that quite successfully all game long. Only one time has he been beaten. That was in the 16th minute by Jake Sondag, where Jake Sondag was able to win a race to the ball and deflect it just past him and into the corner. It was the first goal of the game. Into the game, senior midfielder Evan Galunchin, the far side there, number 4. Topa. Katora. Looking for Galunchin. Coming up on the end of the 72nd minute. The sun is back. That one's off the foot of Katora. This will be a Eastview throw. Flick attempt is played amongst many. Salim steps up and then has to play that one back as it was deeper than he originally thought. Gets by him. Oh no, Tesdale came over to help. Good job not passing up. That player was offside. Now a long shot wide right by quite a ways. There was an open player by Eastview in front of the ball handler, but he had run past the last defender, so wisely Eastview did not pass it forward to him, or that would have been an easy offside call. As it is, the shot goes wide, so Woodley will take it to the far side of the small box, and in the 73rd, end of the 73rd minute, he's going to do a goal kick up to Galunchen. This one drops. A little confusion there between Sondig and Katora. Nobody knew who was going for it, but all the way back to Woodley. He's going to play this one with his foot. He's going to make Eastview make him pick it up. Again, wasting seconds. Near the end of a game, when you have the lead, that's how it's played. He gets about 6 seconds to get the ball back in. He's using all of it. Takes too long, he will get either a warning or a possible card for delay, but usually the warning comes first with goalkeepers. Left foot cross, Tapa there again. It gets past Johnson. Eddie can't win that one. Johnson can. Flicks it out to Hackemiller. Now what? We have another foul on Eagan. They're not sure what is going on.
Foul on the Wildcats. It's a free kick for the Lightning.
So a free kick almost 40 yards out. So the strategy here is going to be to loft this one up just inside the 18, looking for a teammate to get ahead on it. Got two guys in the wall 10 yards back. Easy to measure on the football field. That one's straight to Sondag. He jumps up and has it. Galunchen going over, surrounded by White. Nice tap forward there. Here comes Eagan. There's a potential break. All he has to do is kick it past it. He's got teammates. He gets yanked down behind. That could be a red card. That was a breakaway goal-scoring chance. That 100% could be an automatic game ejection. The card is obvious. It's what color is he going to bring out. It's on, I believe, 15. It's yellow. I'm a little surprised. I don't know how that isn't a red card. I think Coach Batuli is asking the exact same question I am. That was a clean breakaway. He had two teammates to his left. It was a 3-on-none.
Placed on the field by Miles Daly, out number 2.
So that is the third yellow for Eastview. Eagan also has 3 yellows. I believe that was number 15, Tay Kaltoff. With the result only being a yellow, that's a brilliant play. I mean, he stopped a incredible goal-scoring chance for Eastview, which is why I can't believe that wasn't a game disqualification. He is onside. Salim was back far enough. Eastview coming in, trying to get that tying goal. They force a pass in the middle, but they can't get it through the wedge of players there. This crossing attempt is deflected off of Tapa into the corner.
Corner kick, Eastview, they're fourth.
Another corner. This one's number 4. Last one we thought was 4 ended up being a deep throw-in. So the 4th corner kick of the game, all in the second half here for Eastview. Inward facing, or inward kicking, I should say. Headed back in the middle. Nice head out there by the Wildcats. Katora trying to win this one. Johnson's just going to give it a boot. Now Eagan can clear out a little bit. Eastview is pushing way up, of course, so they are opening themselves up to a counterattack, as we saw on that last play. Oh, nice play by Couture. He gets grabbed again, but he gets by. It's a 2-on-1. Unfortunately, I think Hackenmuller is offside. He is. He's gonna arms up, but 100%. He was past that last defender. A good call there. He needed to just back up a little bit. Looked like he was a good couple steps past the last defender. As it is, we've got about 3.5 to play here. Eastview needs to go quickly. Jensen wins that one. Katora drops it for Sondag. Nice pass over to Galunchen. Back to Sondag. Some good passing here for Eagan. They have an opportunity if they make this work. Hackenmuller goes to the middle. He's going to take a right-footed shot. Boy, he can get some power on that in a hurry. That was a quick delivery of that shot. Just high, unfortunately. That's one of those where if he can get that one just a little bit lower, he might be able to test or make the goalkeeper Guyette miss that one. Maybe he's not quite ready for it. They're going to do a short goal kick and then give it a long boot. I'm not entirely sure what the strategy is there, but it doesn't matter. Here's a through ball. Salim's going back. Taps it back to Woodley. A little wide of the net, which is actually good. You don't want to tap it past Woodley and have it be going into the net. Quick rethrow here for Eastview. 2.5 to play. Far touch. Tapa, defense. It goes into touch, and we have a Eagan throw. Nice win of the possession there. Tapa went to track that one down, but the ball boy, of course, doing a wonderful job as always, had one ready. One's flicked up by Sondag. Katora has had an exciting last few minutes here, taking advantage of Eastview pressing up, and has had a couple of breaks where odd man rushes for Eagan. Good scoring opportunities. Sondag kicks that one up in the air. Hackenmuller goes up, can't win that one. Sondag flicks that one up, looking for Katora. It's important now for Eagan to not take fouls. Keep the ball down there when they can. Jensen. Johnson defending. Eddie coming over to help. Double team now with Sondag. Eddie gets a foot on it. Sondag, nice defensive play. Oh, a nice pass up to Hackenmuller. He's got two guys on him, gets by both. Hackenmuller's got Katora. He's going to dribble. Hackenmuller's going to dribble all the way across. He knows how to waste time. Look at him pass over to Galunchen. Galunchen wants a goal. Passes him to Katora. Is he offside? Yes. Hackenmuller doesn't like the decision there by his teammate. He wants to delay time by dribbling it into the corner. He's done that frequently when they're up late. As it is, we are in the final minute of play. Sliding play by Hackenmuller. An excellent play. And now close trip. What do we got going on? We got a stoppage by the center ref. Indication. Oh, it went on into touch. So we got a throw in here for Eagan. No, we're going to have a free kick. Excuse me. 25 seconds remain. Big kick for Eastview. Johnson going up. Runs right through that. Well played. Runs through it again with the head. Long ball. 15 seconds. That was Tesdal header, defended by now Sondag, forcing them to go the wrong direction. That's good defense. Not something that Eastview can afford to do here. They need to put it behind the line, and they're not going to be able to do that as Woodley picks that one up, punts that one in the air, and we have a conference victory for the Eagan Wildcats. 3-2 is your final over the visiting Eastview Lightning. An exciting second half, a little bit closer than we would have liked to have seen. Not only do we see a lot of goals here in the second half, 2 for Eastview, 1 for Eagan, but 5 yellow cards. Just a crazy physical game. Not really a surprise between these two teams in any way, shape, or form. But as it is, the game winner once again scored by Eric Knoll. He gets a goal in the 61st minute, an assist to number 8, Jake Sondag. That is the difference. As Eagan moves on with a 3-2 win here at Wildcat Stadium.
For Eagan TV, my name is Skip Newton. Thank you very much to the excellent crew here at Wildcat Stadium. Please find the link for game number 2 of our doubleheader. The girls of Eastview and Eagan are playing. Final score, Eagan 3, Eastview 2. This is Eagan Soccer on Eagan TV.